In reference to our Saviour, the writer of the Epistle to the Hebrews comments on the way in which he was a minister of the sanctuary and of the true tabernacle. We have one who is so great a high priest that he is seated at the right hand of the throne of majesty in the heavens. We priests share in that priesthood and serve that majesty. Let us never forget it and start to use the sanctuary to draw claps and laughter. The Lord, the Master of creation, out of the burning bush, told Moses, who was given eventually the model for the sanctuary and the tabernacle, model only, to take off his shoes. The ground on which you are standing is holy ground. And we come in and discuss the football score. God is watching us from a distance, and not from such a distant distance either. It took a little child of 9 to warn the world already a century ago in the name of Our Lady that her Son, Jesus Christ, did not want people talking in his presence. And when no one took any notice in the chapel, the hospital where she was dying, she had it written to the Cardinal himself, and shortly after passed into that same majestic presence beyond the veil, clean and pure, as did the saint of this day, Agnes. We have from the pen of St Ambrose that quaint detail that the executioner trembled far more than she did. Her neck was so short that he had to have a perfect aim. She was 12. She'd also gone through fire and had resisted and been kept alive by an angel. She was espoused to that same high priest and would be faithful. In our day, at the age of 12, we let children, for that is what they are, look at anything and take anything in. Let the child have his childhood. He has a right to it. On this day, we remember also the lambs of St. Agnes. The link between lamb and Agnes comes in part from the similarity of Agnes with Agnus. Actually, Agnes is Greek and means chaste. Agnus in Latin means a lamb. There are sheep there, kept by the nuns of St. Agnes, close to where she lies in the ancient catacomb, which on this day, when I was a student, I visited in Rome. It's way underground. And the Pope blesses these lambs, and these bits of wool from them are eventually blessed and given out to the metropolitan archbishops of the world, and only they may wear a pallium. It is the capillary effect. There is an order, as there is in hell an order. They obey the top man, the bottom man, actually Lucifer. That's come out in exorcism. and we must do the same in positive mode, obey and honour the Vicar of Christ. The unity of the Church is miraculous, and we mustn't be responsible for cracking it. With regard to grace, we see it in these little lassies whose names are still in the Roman canon to this day. But we see it also in quite a few little children. We priests know that innocent children sometimes see things and know things. It's beautiful to see and to hear. The child is precious. St. Jean-Marie Vianney called the children the angels of the earth. Woe betide an adult who contaminates one such angel. Il curato d'Ars chiamava I bimbi gli angeli della terra. Questa bimba, 12enne, ha sofferto il fuoco, preservata miracolosamente, e poi la decapitazione. Sant'Ambrogio, che ha scritto un inno nel suo onore, che si canta oggi nel breviario, trasmette i dettagli e sappiamo che purtroppo la persona che era l'agozzino stesso, che doveva tagliare la testa, aveva più paura di lei, tremava, il collo era troppo corto e lei, impavida, andava verso lo sposo celeste, dando l'esempio agli altri bimbi adolescenti della storia a venire. La mia vita è corta, la mia eternità è sicura. La quale ha più importanza?
Laudato si, o mio Signore, 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 per frate sole luna, per il vento e il cielo, per le stelle sora acqua, per frate fuoco, per i tuoi doni. Laudato si, o mio Signore, laudato si, o mio Signore, laudato si.